Now, Qatar's government says officials who ordered intrusive medical examinations of female passengers at Doha Airport earlier this month breached standard procedures and will be prosecuted. Well, let's go straight to our Middle East correspondent Eric Tlozek for the latest. Now, Eric, what did the investigation uncover?
Yvonne, this is a preliminary investigation, according to Qatar's government, that examined the actions of officials after they found a newborn baby wrapped in a plastic bag in a rubbish bin at Hamad International Airport in Doha on the 2nd of October. They said that the early findings are that these officials, in ordering those intrusive medical examinations, breached standard procedures, and they said that these violations were illegal, and those responsible will be referred to Qatar's Public Prosecutions Office. Interestingly, the government says that it sincerely apologises to all the women affected for what happened to them, and that it's going to make further findings as a result of a more detailed investigation that's currently underway.
So what happens next, Eric?
Well, at the moment, we don't know exactly Qatar said that it formed a task force, its government formed a task force to look at this particular incident, and in particular the actions of those officials. And it said that so far it has recommended a number be referred to the public prosecutor. We don't know what the next stage of the investigation is going to be. According to the latest information from the Qatari government, the baby girl is doing quite well and is in the care of social workers in Qatar. But the government confirmed that its actions at the time were aimed at finding the mother for the purposes of arresting and prosecuting her under Qatar's strict laws against illicit relations, which means, sex outside of marriage, as well as for what it said was the attempted murder of that baby. So it's quite serious, and we don't know to this stage, if they have arrested a woman, if they have found the mother. At latest, they hadn't, as of a couple of days ago, said that they'd found the woman they believe is the mother of that baby. So it's really not clear where the government goes from here, but what is clear is that this has caused huge reputational damage to Qatar Airways, to the government of Qatar and the country, and it's shone a spotlight on Qatar's treatment of women as well.
And Eric, internationally it has been discussed extensively. There's been a spotlight on this issue, but what about within the country itself?
It's very hard to know with a place like Qatar, Yvonne, because it's not a place where people really get to freely express dissent, or at least not to a great extent. So, these issues about particularly the rights of migrant women workers have been highlighted by numerous international agencies, Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, international trade unions. All of those have previously raised, very serious concerns about the use of illicit relations, the criminalisation of sex outside of marriage, consensual sex, the putting in jail of women with babies, most of them foreign workers, some of whom say that they were raped. And now this is a serious and ongoing situation in Qatar, and we see now the punitive and sort of harsh law enforcement response that officials took the second they found that baby in the airport, rather than a kind of welfare perspective about the mother. And that's something that a number of human rights groups have raised concerns about in the wake of this latest incident.